Finna show y'all. So she this them, they taking their time. I said, oh my God, hurry up. You know what I'm saying? Cause like now we just you it's like you purposely doing it. So then Brenay started walking, and I said, any day now, any day. I did in court. I sure did. Court was over with, but I was like, any day now, cause like literally, when I tell y'all I wanted to get that girl, when I say I've gotten out that era of wanting to fight, but y'all, when I tell y'all that stuff pissed me off so bad. And I'm gonna tell you what hurt me so bad is the fact you sat up here and you got on social media and you act like Akira is the fucking villain and she not. That's my problem with her, is that you act like Akira is the villain, like Akira really did something to you, and you've been playing in this girl face and your husband face this whole time. You've been telling your supporters, you've been telling everybody on the internet, oh, you're gonna look so stupid when the truth come out, and we ain't heard the truth yet from you. Because what Akira said got fucking evidence to back up everything she said. Do y'all hear me? She got evidence to back up everything she has said. Y'all, when I say I'm so disgusted and I'm so angry, and I mean angry as a human being, that another human being would be so nasty and disgusting. And not only that, Robin asked her, well, has she ever apologized? She said no. Has she shown any remorse? She said no, and today proves it. Brenay don't care. I pray they put millions on top of millions on top of millions of her damn head. That girl needs to be humble. Do you hear me? She do not care. She's sitting in the courtroom. Then gonna tell the judge that she didn't hear the audio. So the judge sent the juror out because he was like, well, I want to hear it. And Robin said, well, let me put it on record. We sent it to her twice. And then the part where it was like, in the beginning, he was saying, he basically told Akira that he was sleeping with Korean. And she couldn't stop, they were sleeping multiple times together. Tim over there just shaking his head, thinking the shit was funny. And it wasn't. That's my thing. They over there thinking it's a joke. Yeah, I'm talking about when I tell you the jurors were over there, face red, because, most of them Caucasian. We got 2 black people on the jury. The rest of them, they can't hide it. One lady was crying. When I tell you it's so sickening, I have never in my life witnessed nothing like this. Let me tell you what this feels like, a murder case. This feels like a murder case that we are part of, because you can't imagine. I mean, I understand people, we talk about, oh yeah, people sleep with other people's husbands. They do it all the time. But baby, it's the way that we ain't never seen people carry out this type of foolishness in real time. Do you hear me? We ain't never seen nobody carry out this type of foolishness and then want to act like Devon and Akira are the villains. Brenay walking out the court like this when I kept saying any day now. This her. Oh. I told the bailiff, can you just push her on out? Can you just push her on out the door? They played the video of her talking about Akira being Mrs. Montague and how ridiculous it is to keep her name. And this, that, and the third. And Akira was like, my children are just starting to learn how to spell their first, middle, and last name. And she was like, if something happened to my kids and my name is different and I gotta, she said, I don't want to have to go through that. I earned my name. When I tell y'all, Brenay is a sick individual. The mama sick, Korean sick, the sister sick. The brother probably be the only person that's same in the daddy. The mama failed them girls. And she need a good old, and her mama failed her. Let me tell y'all what was the most powerful statement that Akira made, because she had reached out to Brenay like, can I talk to you? Are you and Tim a thing? And so when I tell y'all Akira heart is a heart of gold, call it weakness, call it whatever y'all want to call it. But when I tell you that girl has a heart of gold, she has a heart of gold. And they was asking, why did you text her and say, asking her, because she asked to have a conversation. Brenay didn't want to have no conversation with her. And then she was like, because, and she was like, I need to have a conversation with you because I don't want no bad blood between us. And then Attorney Robin was like, well, why did you say that? She said, because my mama taught me, you fix things, you don't leave things the way that they are. You resolve it and you keep moving. You know what I'm saying? And so Brenay had the audacity to text this girl and tell her that that's not your husband. Y'all, when I say I could have melted, she texted that girl and told that girl that wasn't her husband. Brenay evil is. She had the audacity to tell that girl that wasn't her husband. She never gave her, talked to her. When I say Brenay played that girl, because even Caramel Love was like, well, I don't think they was close like that. Shit. Locked in. Her and Akira were locked in. And for that girl to say that, act like she didn't know her. She act like she didn't know her. And when I say she downplayed the closeness of their relationship, y'all. Listen, I was literally had the little shakes. That's just how disgusting it. Like, we ain't even giving it justice. You have to literally be in there. Like, my stomach was in knots. At one point, I felt a little nauseated. I really like couldn't kind of control myself. Like, even when we got ready to go out of court, like, I'm still teary-eyed. I'm still crying. Like, I'm like just trying like God, just get your emotions together. You guys to be a nasty. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. So Akira was like, I was taught, basically like to just love and forgive. And she was like, I just pray for her and pray that she get the love that she never had. Baby, she ate with that one. She said, I just forgive her. She said, I pray for her and I pray that she get the love that she never had. I said, ooh, baby, that ate. That ate. I said, ooh, baby. Ooh, baby, that ate. I said, ooh, baby, that ate. That ate honey, baby, yes. The love she never had, baby. And she said it so humbly, and it was so pure. That came from a pure heart, y'all. Only a pure heart can speak like that. Do you hear me? Only a pure heart. When I tell y'all, the stuff that we see in movies, baby, we seeing it play right before us in real time. They, I don't know anything about text messages between Corinne and Tim, but they didn't allow the juror to hear about, what he said about Tim and Corinne, because it just really didn't hold no weight. And that's why I be trying to tell people, the situation with Tim, them, and Corinne that's irrelevant to the case. So Brenay wanted to get the whole thing, knocked out. The judge looked at her and told her, she said, it's not relevant. It's not relevant. He looked at her. He said, Mr. Nard, it's overruled. It's relevant. She tried to say it wasn't relevant. It was about her and her husband. And that girl husband. You want to sit there and say that it wasn't relevant, girl? Slow. Yes, there. Oh, W. Thank you. When I tell you that girl need her ass whooped, I ain't seen nothing like it. Nothing. Baby, when Devon was talking on that radio, because he sent her a voice note and they played the voice note. Kira mama was just like this, just in disbelief. Do you hear me? Oh, muffled audio, my bad. Y'all, like, I don't know if I'm gonna come back after this. I think I'm gonna have to take my time to like really, I'm gonna try. But I gotta digest. I really gotta digest, cause this was horrible. Like, can you imagine we hearing this for the first time and literally trying to process it? But when I tell y'all, listen, and y'all know when Devon was like, when she kept talking about, oh, they didn't know shit. They didn't know nothing. They started putting two to two together, but they didn't know. You understand what I'm saying? They knew. Girl, you a lie. You are a liar, and the truth ain't in you at all. Talking about they knew. So, y'all know when she was like, Devon was like, oh, I told y'all that part about Devon in the because his wife was probably sitting next to him and you weren't. I told y'all that part about Devon being in the room. I think I'm finna say something else. Her obsession. And y'all used to say, no, she has not cross-examined Brenay yet. The voice note. So when we came back, they split the voice notes up, like just only said sessions of it. And Brenay was like, you know, man, I'm talking about when I say Devon had gave Akira like the whole rundown from start to finish of what happened. Like, that stuff was so sickening. Akira was like, she just bust out the cry. That's Caramel Love. She on her about Tim and Korean. Now, that I got to get clear on, because the audio was so low, it almost sounded like he said that when he was going to see Brenay, Tim was coming with him. That's what it sounded like. Caramel, did you hear? Did Devon say that, you know, in the audio, that when he was going to see Brenay, Tim was coming with him? What did he say? It was so low. It was so low. I don't remember that hearing. But he confirmed that they were sleeping together multiple times. Initially in the court document, it stated that Tim had told him that he had been with Korean multiple times. Like, we thought it was one time. Like, when I read the court document, I thought it was one time, but it was multiple times. Thank you, love. Why he let it happen if he knew? So why he let it happen if he knew he was married? I don't understand you, Ashley Sue. What you mean? What did the mama do? Sitting there looking stupid. They can't do nothing. How long is the trial? I don't know. I don't think we'll be finished today. Now I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna wrap it up today. I mean, I'm gonna extend my flight because I wasn't supposed to leave until tomorrow, but I gotta extend my stuff. I gotta extend my reservation for my vehicle. I'm gonna extend my stay for the hotel, and I need to extend my plane ticket. Something on my edges. Ain't nothing on there. They just curling up. Drop your cat. My CA. Moderator, can y'all put my CA up in the thing and pin it? Oh, right here. You was talking about right there. That was like a look. I don't know if that was a bug or a little something from the tree. I don't think it was a bug. They need to give. Thank you, Tea Time. They literally need to pay Akira, like, oh, I know what I was finna say. So Brenay was sitting up there and was trying to get the audio dismissed, and was talking about it wasn't relevant to the case. That girl should have had a lawyer. How was Tim reacting? Shaking his head, because he know he caught. Now this my thing. Tim really wasn't planning on getting caught like that. Brenay effed him up real bad. They just effed each other up. You missed why I was crying, because it just been an emotional day. Like, we all was crying, and for me, like, it was like, when I tell y'all, we took a 20, we was crying. So, and I ain't talking about like a little teardrop. I'm talking about you couldn't stop the tears from flowing. If y'all had read those messages, now like, we can see the messages. They was only discussing parts of the messages in the courtroom. They was only pointing out, like, highlighting certain messages. But because all of them was up there, we was like literally reading it. And Akira was reading some of the messages out loud. She was reading hers and Devon's response. Y'all, when I tell y'all that stuff was so heartbreaking, when I tell you it gripped so hard and don't let go. Brenay ain't did a speech yet. It did. I mean, when I tell you it gripped you to the point where, like, literally, like, I felt like juror number 2. Like, no lie, I wanted to vomit. I couldn't even, we had a 20-minute break, y'all know. I mean, 20-minute break, and you know, normally I go live on my 20-minute break. I couldn't even do it. I could not do it. I couldn't even do it. It's so disgusting. What the message was saying, basically the messages was saying that it was like a message where they was just, Akira was checking in on Devon, and Devon was checking in. Okay, Akira had checked in on Devon, or either Devon had checked in on Akira via text message. But I think it was Akira. She asked him like how you holding up, how you doing, and then he was like, stated how he was doing. He was just like, all he, pretty much could do was cry, and she was saying she was like, he's just trying to take, each day, one day at a time. And then he was like, so she was like, he asked her, do you blame yourself? And she was like, yeah, I blame myself because I should never allowed the friendship, and I should have set boundaries. And then he was like, I should have, set boundaries as well. And he said, but, it's my fault that I allowed certain things, to happen. You know what I'm saying? So he took accountability for not setting boundaries as well. And they both were. And it was like, well, it's really not your fault, it's theirs. And, overall, it's their fault. You know what I'm saying? And so he was like, that was like, I think around like March. And then I don't know what happened, because they had skipped a whole bunch of messages. Thank you, guys. They skipped a whole bunch of messages, and it went to July. And he had asked her, what did she tell you about the day she came to stay a week with you? And then he was like, that you, she said, well, she didn't tell me anything. Tim said that y'all had an altercation and you was about to hit Brenay. And he was like, that's not the truth. And he had wanted to talk, but she couldn't talk like in the moment. So what he did was he recorded himself detailing those, what had happened. He detailed not only that, but he started like from the beginning of like, when he just kind of like started noticing stuff, but he really wasn't sure. But I'm going to stop right here, y'all, because I'm going to run in and get something to eat real quick. But I'm going to tell y'all this. This is going to be a cliffhanger for y'all. This is going to be a cliffhanger for y'all. But I'm sorry, it's 1 o'clock. We're going to have to get back in the court at 2. So he was like, during this time that they was over there at Akira's and Tim's house, Brenay had went down there doing that Martin Luther King video. If y'all have not seen Devon's video about when he was in that car, when he first broke his silence, it's on his page. August the 19th is when he did that video, I believe. I believe that's when he did it. Go watch that video. What he says in that video is pretty much thank y'all for 1 meal is what he been saying in court. But let me tell y'all this gonna be a cliffhanger, and I'm gonna try my best to come back. I don't know what to expect when we get back in court, but I'm gonna try to come back. Martin Luther King Day weekend. So he said that Tim came and got Brenay on a Thursday. He said Brenay was so damn happy, she was just cheesing from one ear to the other. Didn't I tell y'all that when she was talking about she was divorced, she was too happy? We good, we good, we good, we good. You know what I'm saying? She was too happy. He said she was cheesing so hard. And he was like, he came down there on not February, he came down there on that Friday. He was like, they was up to 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning just talking. And he was like, why was they up? He said, when he think about it, he said that was really weird, wasn't it? And he was like, he woke up, he was in and out of sleep. And he was like, Tim and Brenay was still up. And he was like, he woke up and he heard that they were still up talking. So he played like he was asleep. But he heard their conversation. And he was like, they was talking about basically getting back together. He said, I ain't know if I want, he said, he ain't know what to do. He said they was just sitting up talking. He said they started spending more time together. After that Christmas holiday which rolls over into Martin Luther King, he said they was just talking, just having a whole conversation about them, you know, getting back together and stuff like that. And he said, I really want to get up and slap the fuck out of them. That's what he said on the recording. He said, I really wanted to get up and slap the fuck out of them. But he said, I ended up just waking on up and just saying that I couldn't go back to sleep. And he was like, I was just kept sitting there. And he was like, I was trying to see if I heard what I really heard. And he was like, yeah, I knew I heard what I heard. Devon was, listen, Brenay was Devon's first girlfriend. They came out in court today. That was his first relationship. That was his first relationship. Y'all, I don't even talk about it. Let me go try to eat something. I don't even want, like, just.
I meant to go say. Actually, you know what's funny? Robin is using everything that Apple legal department has sent her.
When I tell y'all them videos on TikTok that Brenay been doing all that, baby, being shown in 4K, being shown in 4K. Do you hear me? Like, it's been an emotional morning and a whole day for everybody. Like, it is really like mind-blowing. Like, me telling y'all don't give justice as to like really seeing it in 4K. Like, to see the conversation that Devon and Akira was having and them trying to like literally console each other and let each other know that everything was gonna be okay in that moment was crazy. And even worse for Akira, because like a lot of stuff she didn't know that Devon knew. And I said that I told y'all that I felt like it was a lot of stuff Devon didn't know. I know. I'm gonna get out because I'm just too damn emotional, y'all. Listen, I don't know if it's hormones, menopause, or what, but y'all, when I tell y'all to read, like, we was reading the messages. When I say that the stuff, this is why she didn't like me. Her mama didn't like me. Nobody liked me, because literally, no lie. And that's not kudos to me. I'm not patting myself on the back, but I understand now. I've been spot on. I've been spot on. The shit, it's sickening. It's sickening, y'all. But I'm gonna talk to y'all later. It is sickening. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go like live. Y'all get on Barbie and Caramel live for break, because can you imagine your daughter going through some stuff like that? Your son going through that type of hurt? They didn't deserve that. Look at me clean my face up. Hello, how you doing? I love y'all.